Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to K-Pop edition number 2 of ZANE'S of the View. Now this video is on Team H, What's Your Name? I want to say this clearly, I didn't understand what they were trying to accomplish in this video. I can say some things were cool in it. The beat felt like a Mortal Kombat beat. If you remember the movie Mortal Kombat, that had that beat. And it was kind of cool. I enjoyed the beat. I was not bored with the beat. Now when it came to the two guys there, the blonde and the other one, who had like the dreads, the blonde made me think of Billy Idol. Going, with that lip, you know? And the way he dressed throughout the entire MV, he really gave me a Billy Idol type of feel. He rapped though. The rap wasn't that bad for him or his partner. Now, he kind of reminded me of Snoop. The way the guy's hair was. He didn't give me a Snoop feel, the one with the dreads, but I didn't know what to make of this video. Maybe it's because I'm old. Nah, it's just that really, they really didn't, either they were going for a video that was so random that you had to watch it because you had to try and figure out what they was trying to accomplish, or they really didn't have an actual storyline to it, a beginning, middle, and end. They just wanted to try and figure out what they really wanted to do, but they just couldn't do it because they first start out in the town hall with a whole bunch of people doing a debate. And they see this woman in the middle who basically next to the guy who's like a politician, taking down the notes. First the Billy Idol guy going, the second one's going, and then it starts from there. And then you hear the somewhat like Mortal Kombat music. And they're saying, what's your name? And they're just asking her name. And the way it felt for me is like, if you're trying to get something over like that, it felt like Wayne's World, where you got two dudes who basically share everything, and they're willing to both share for this girl to a point, and then they're going to be ready to throw blows on at each other just together. But the way they structured the MV really didn't feel totally like that. It felt like they were willing to share her, and they were willing to do whatever they could to get near her. They went from a town hall to like a restaurant and diner in front, wiping it together and dancing a little bit, wearing the most freakiest pants I've seen in a while. Then they go to like a library. Then they go into like, not like a club, but it was like a warehouse where they're doing some work. And then finally a boxing ring where the girl is just the card holder. She looked damn good too, but I couldn't make sense of the video. It wasn't like they were trying to tell a story. I really believe that they were trying to make it so random that they wanted people just to look at it so they can try and get more exposure for themselves. There was really no story there. Because the way I've been watching these MVs, they got a beginning, a middle, and an end to the story. Look, when you looked at That's My Fault, if I'm saying the name right. That's My Fault from Speed. That was a story. That one you could tell. But It's Over really didn't feel like a story. It just felt something was just missing from it. And I felt that it was the beat. I agree with Sabrina and Ralph. Hopefully you'll see this video and agree with me if they say, oh, he might be right. He's an amateur, but he's probably right. But that's how I felt about it. It really felt like with It's Over that the beat was the weakest thing there. The lighting was what caught you completely and sucked you in. And that's what Ralph said in his video with Sabrina. Now in this case, it's the randomness of the video. Going from one scene to another, to another, to another. And maybe having some form of realizing that these guys want the girl just to tell them her name. But really, it could have been either structured better or they just were going for being so random that you had to just look at them and say, what the hell are they doing? What is this? But I really felt like it was, you had rapping in it, but it really had like a heavy metal feel to it. Really, it did. I'm honestly kind of confused of which one was, what were they going for? Were they going also for both heavy metal and rap together? Were they trying to combine them both while they're making it random so people would actually look at it and maybe have time to try and figure out if they're trying to go for that? Because I felt like it was heavy metal mixed with some rap. Really. That's how it felt like. That's the reason why I said the guy made me feel like Billy Idol, the blonde. I mean, that's how I felt. And the other guy kind of made me feel like Snoop Dogg was there, even though he didn't look like Snoop Dogg. The hair looked pretty good. Got some pretty good damn hair there, boy. But you know, if anyone understands what I'm saying here, that the video itself really wasn't very eye-catching. It wasn't great effects. The beat was good, and the rap wasn't bad. But what really brings you in is the randomness of the scenes of the video. That's what brings you in the most. And I don't feel that's enough for that video. Because if they're trying to get a heavy metal rap type of feel out of it, they needed to have more better of a continuity of their video, because I didn't feel right about it. To me, it just felt a little, not just saying it was a little confusing. It really wasn't confusing. I really felt like they were just trying to make it random. But if you want the girl, dude, they could have had some more conflict when they went to the boxing ring. They didn't throw blows. They were both messing with the girl throughout the entire video. And if both of them wanted the girl, I would have been more happy to see them going to blows. You know, I'm going to have this girl. This is my girl. I'm like that. How? Sorry, I got a bad leg, so that wasn't comfortable. But if you get what I'm saying, leave me a comment below if you really think I'm not figuring out what they're doing. Because I kind of like K-pop. I'm not fond of rap a lot, but I've heard a couple of these well, you know, the Korean media over there for the music videos, for the rap. Some of them are really good. Some I'm not fond of. The pop I'm fond of. It's good dance and stuff. I don't mind it, but I want to understand more. So leave me a comment below. I'm still a novice at this, you know. And I just feel like, for me personally, there could have been more for it, and I just didn't see it. So I hope you enjoyed this K-pop edition 2 of ZANE'S View. Subscribe and comment to my channel. And I really hope that you take a look at Sabrina and Ralph. I'm actually going to leave a connection below for them. They're not really taking people right now as video responses. Probably they're too busy to look at them all because they become really popular, or they just don't like me. I think they really are very busy people, and I'm not pissed that I can't connect to them. It's so cool. If they don't like me, if you guys are watching this, which I hope you are, if I pissed you off, I'm sorry. Just if you think I need to just not connect, just leave me a message. But if you're just busy, I understand. It's cool. I know you guys got a life, you got to work, and you can't look at all the video responses. I am sure there's a ton of them. You become really popular. And I commend you. You're the guys that got me to look at K-pop. And I actually like it. And thank you. So everyone, have a good night.